Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am going to crochet another hat today, and this time I'm going to make a slouchy hat. And the yarn I am going to use this type of yarn. It's called ZZ Twist by Lion brand, and this is a number 4 medium. You will need 2 balls of this. This is 100-gram per balls, so you will need 2 of this, okay? And also I am going to use 2 sizes of hook. Size I 5.5 millimeter for the body of the hat, and size G 4.0 millimeter for the brim. And also, if you want to add a tag, you can just add something like this or any tag that you have. I found this from Amazon, so if you want something like this, you can just go ahead and search at the amazon.com. And okay, if you are ready guys, let's begin. To begin, we are going to use the size I 5.5 millimeter for now. For the body, we are going to make a magic ring. Wrap around yarn on your finger twice, 1, 2, and then remove the ring. And into the ring, we are going to make 12 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. This is counted as first double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I have 12 double crochet including the beginning chain 3. Now we are going to close the ring. We have 2 strands here. One is in the inside and one is at the outside there. The one from the inside, we are going to pull that halfway from left to the right, like that. And this tail, we are going to pull this tail, pull it nice and tight. Okay, now the ring is secured, and we are going to join it with slip stitch on top of the beginning chain 3. This is the beginning chain 3 on top, slip stitch there. All right. Okay, for the second round, make a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is counted as first double plus chain 1 space, and into the same space, the same stitch here where we did the joining, make 1 double crochet. So we just form the first V stitch, the beginning V stitch, and into the next stitch we are going to make a V stitch. The V stitch will be 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet into the same stitch, like that. Okay, now go ahead and make a V stitch into each of the stitches around, and I will meet you for the joining. Alright, I finished my round 2 and I have 12 V stitches around. Now to join, we're going to join it with slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, slip stitch there, and then slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Okay, for the round 3, we are going to make a chain 4. This is counted as first double plus chain 1 space again. And now we are going to do an increase V stitch. Okay, so into the same space, make 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet into the same space. Okay, so this is the increase V stitch. We have 3 double crochet into the same space with chain 1 in between. Now we are going to skip this 2 double crochet, and into this chain 1 space we're going to make an increase V stitch, 1 double, chain 1, 1 double, chain 1, and 1 double. Okay, Now we are going to skip this 2 double crochet again, and into this chain 1 space make a V stitch, 1, chain 1, 1, chain 1, 1 double crochet. Okay, that is the increased V stitch. Okay, repeat it one more time. Skip this 2 double, and into this chain 1 space make an increased V stitch, 1 double, chain 1, 1 double, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the same space. Okay, now go ahead guys and finish your round, repeating this pattern, making increased V stitch into each V stitches around, and I will meet you for the joining. Okay guys, I finished my round and I have 12 groups of increased V stitches. Now we are going to join it with slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. This is the beginning chain 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Join it with slip stitch there. And then slip stitch into the first chain 1 space. Then make a chain 4 for the round 4. And then this is counted as first double plus chain 1 space. And then make 1 double crochet into the same space. Okay, and we're going to make 1 V stitch into the next chain 1 space. So we are going to skip this double, and into this chain 1 space make a V stitch, like that. And we are going to skip this 2 double crochet and then make a V stitch into this chain 1 space, okay. Now into this double crochet make a V stitch on top, like that, and into this chain 1 space make a V stitch. Okay, into this first group of the increased V stitch from the previous round, we just make 2 V stitches into each chain 1 spaces, and into the second group from the previous round we made 3 V stitches, including this first including this center double. Okay, 1 V stitch here into this chain 1 space, 1 V stitch into the double crochet, 1 V stitch into the chain 1 space. Now into each of these 2 chain 1 spaces make 1 V stitch, okay. And for the next group of increased V stitch we are going to repeat this one. Okay, we make 1 V stitch into the chain 1 space, and then V stitch into the next double, and V stitch into the next chain 1 space. Okay, like that. Now guys, I want you to go ahead and repeat this pattern around. Make 1 V stitch into the next chain 1 space, skip this 1 double, V stitch into this chain 1 space, skip this 2 double crochet, V stitch into this chain 1 space, and into this double crochet make a V stitch and V stitch into the next chain 1 space, and then skip this 2 double, make V stitch into this chain 1 space and V stitch into this chain 1 space. So go ahead guys and repeat this pattern around, and I will meet you for the joining. I finished my round guys, and I have 30 V stitches around. Okay, now we are going to join it with slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. 1, 2, 3. Join it with slip stitch there, and then slip stitch into the next chain 1 space, make a chain 4, This is counted as first double plus chain 1 space again, and then into the same space make 1 double crochet and make a V stitch into the next V stitch. Then make a V stitch into the next V stitch. Now into this next V stitch, we are going to do the increase V stitch. 1 double, chain 1, 1 double into the same space, chain 1, 1 double into the same space. Now we have the increase V stitch here, and make a V stitch into each of the next 4 V stitches. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Make 1 V stitch into each of those. One, two, three, four. Okay, 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Now into the next V stitch, we're going to do the increase V stitch. Skip this 2 double, 1 double, chain 1, 1 double, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. That's the increase V stitch again. We're going to repeat it one more time. Okay, repeat it one more time. Make 1 V stitch into each of the next 4 V stitches. One, two, three, four. And into the next V stitch over here, we are going to make an increase V stitch. 1 double, chain 1, 1 double into the same space, chain 1, and 1 double crochet into the same space. Okay, that's how it looks like. Now I want you guys to go ahead and repeat this pattern around. Make 1 V stitch into each of the next 4 V stitches, and then 1 V increase V stitch into the next V stitch, and then 1 V stitch into each of the next 4, then increase V stitch into the next V stitch, and 1 V stitch into each of the next 4. Go ahead and repeat this pattern around, and I will meet you for the joining. Alright guys, before we join, I still have 1 V stitch left here. So we are going to make 1 V stitch to complete the 4 single V stitches in this row, okay? Alright, now join it like before. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain, 1 2 3, and slip stitch into the next chain 1 space. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have 6 group of increased V stitches, and 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, we have 6 group of increased V stitches and 6 group of single V stitches. Okay, can you see it? Am I going further? Okay, is that more clearer? Okay, I repeat, we have 6 group of increased V stitches and then 6 group of single V stitches around. Okay, so For the 1 2 3 4 5, for the 6th round, make a chain 4. This is counted as first double plus chain 1 space again, and into the same space make 1 double crochet. Okay, and we are going to make 1 V-stitch into each of the next 3 V-stitches. 1 2 3. Okay, make 1 V-stitch, 1 2 3. Okay, and into this double we are going to make a V-stitch, all right, and we are going to make 1 V-stitch into each of the next 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, make 1 V-stitch into each of the next 6 V-stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now into the next double crochet here, we are going to make a V-stitch, okay. Now I want you guys to go ahead and repeat this pattern around. Make 1 V-stitch into each of the next 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 V-stitch into each of the next 6 V-stitches, and then into the next double make 1 V-stitch and make 1 V-stitch into the next 6 V-stitches. Okay, so between into this increase, V-stitch, double, V-stitch. That's how it looks. Okay, like this, like that. All right, so go ahead, make 1 V-stitch into each of the next 6 V-stitch, and then into the next double make a V-stitch and 1 V-stitch into each of the next 6. Go ahead guys and finish your round, and I will meet you for the joining. Alright guys, I finished my round, and before we join I still have 2 V-stitches left here, so we're going to make 1 V-stitch into each of those 2. Okay, now join it with slip stitch into the 3rd chain from hook again, and you should have the total of 42 V-stitches around. Okay, you should have 42 V-stitches around. Now for the next round, 1 2 3 4 5 6. For the 7th round, slip stitch into the 1st, chain 1 space, and then chain 4. This is counted as 1 double plus chain 1 space again, and into the same space make 1 double crochet, and we are going to work 1 V-stitches into each V-stitch around. All right, so go ahead guys and make 1 V-stitch into each V-stitch around, and I will meet you for the joining. Okay guys, I finished my round and I have 42 V-stitches around. And for the remaining rounds guys, I want you to go ahead and repeat this last round that we just finished, making 1 V-stitch into each V-stitches around, and make sure that each rounds have the total of 42 V-stitches. Okay, so go ahead, repeat this last round that we just finished until you have 13 inches long, and I will meet you for the brim. Alright, I finished my 13 inches long guys. This is how it looks like. Okay, for the length of the hat, it's up to you. If you want 13 inches, go ahead and do 13 inches. If you want it 12 inches, it's up to you as well. And I'm sorry for the noise because there's a construction going on. Now I switch hook into size G 4.0 millimeter for the brim. So we're going to start for the first round of the brim. We're going to slip stitch into the beginning, chain 1 space, then make a chain 1 and make single crochet into the same space. Now make a single crochet in between the first V stitch and the next V stitch, which is here. Okay, make 1 single crochet there, and then skip the next double and 1 single crochet into the next chain 1 space, skip the next double, single crochet in between the V stitch, skip the next double, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, then skip the next double, single crochet in between the V stitch, skip the next double and single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Now go ahead and repeat this pattern around. Skip the next double, single crochet in between these 2 V stitches, then skip the next double, single crochet into the chain 1 space, skip the next double, single crochet in between, skip the next double, single crochet in chain 1 space, skip the next double, and then single crochet in between. So go ahead guys and repeat that pattern around, and I will meet you for the next round. I finished my round guys, and I have the total of 84 single crochet around. Now I join it with slip stitch into the beginning single. For the round 2 of the brim, make a chain 2, 1, 2, and then make 1/2 double crochet into the next stitch, 1/2 double crochet into the next, 1/2 double crochet into the next, 1/2 double crochet into the next. Now I want you to go ahead and repeat this pattern around, making 1/2 double crochet into each stitches around, with a total of 84 half double crochet, and then I will meet you for the joining. Alright, I finished my round guys. Oh my god, the construction outside is so noisy. Okay, I finished my round and I joined it with slip stitch on top of the beginning chain 2, and I have the total of 84 half double crochet around. Now for the round 3 of the brim, we are going to make a chain 2. I hope you can hear me guys, because the sound outside is really loud. And into the next half double crochet, we are going to make a front post half double crochet. Okay, and into the next half double crochet, we're going to make a back post half double crochet, and make it slowly so you can see properly. Okay, and then front post half double crochet around the next, back post half double crochet around the next, front post half around the next, back post half around the next, okay. Now I want you to go ahead and repeat this pattern around, making front post half double crochet around the next half double, back post half double crochet around the next half double. Do it alternately, front post, back post, front post, back post, and then I will meet you for the joining. Alright guys, I finished my round and my last stitch is front post half double crochet. Now join it with slip stitch on top of the beginning chain 2 here, And then for the next round, make a chain 2, and around the next front post half double crochet, make 1 front post half, and then back post half double crochet around the next back post, front post half double crochet around the next front post, back post around the next back post, front post around the next front post. Now I want you guys to go ahead and repeat this pattern around. Make back post half double crochet around the next back post, and then front post half double crochet around the next front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, alternately until you finish the round, and I will meet you for the joining. Alright, I finished my round and I join it with slip stitch on top of the beginning chain 2, and I want you guys to go ahead and repeat this last round that we just finished 3 more times, and always begin each round with chain 2, and always followed by front post, back post, front post, back post, half double crochets, and always join it with slip stitch on top of the beginning chain 2, and your last stitch will be front post half double crochet. So go ahead guys and finish your 3 more rounds, and I will meet you for the joining. Alright guys, I finished my 3 rounds and I closed my work here. I cut the yarn, okay, and I leave extra length because I'm going to use this to join the tag. Alright, okay, for the yarn needle guys, we're going to use it to join the tag. So I'm going to insert this, thread it here, and I am going to run the needle through here all the way up there, okay. Alright, now this tag I am going to fold it like that to join, but if you want you can also join it like this. Alright, but I'm going to join it this way. So I'm going to sew it here all the way to the other side, that, okay, and I'm going to return it back here. Can you see it? Okay, run it one more time. Like that. Okay. Hold on. My table is okay, it's like that, and I'm going to return it back at the front. Alright, and put it here one more time all the way to the back, and now I am going to wave this tail over here and continue going down here where the single crochet is, over here, go down to where the single crochet is, okay, and over here I'm going to hide the tail of my yarn, wave it there, wave it back, wave it back one more time. One more time to make sure that it is secured and it's not going to okay, I think this is fine already. Now cut the yarn. All right, okay, this is how the hat looks like, guys. Okay, this is the brim, and the brim has the circumference of 18 to 22 inches. Okay, and the length of the hat for the body is 13 inches plus 1.5 inches for the brim. And I cannot show you the whole image, guys, because my table is too small. Okay, but don't worry, I'm going to use my mannequin for this, and then I'm going to take a photo so you can see the whole image of it and how it looks on the head of the mannequin. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. I hope you like these stitches. This is just a simple V stitch and using a single crochet and half double crochet for the brim. Yeah, very pretty. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me, crocheting along with me. I hope you have fun, and if you have questions, just comment down below and I will try to respond as soon as I can. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, the notification bell, so if I upload a new video, it will notify you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you again for my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.